Nigeria is in mourning over the death of two of its senior citizens, grandmothers who may have lived long but might be remembered mostly for their tragic end. The first is 72-year-old Mrs Charity Okoli, and the other is 75-year-old Mrs Iforiti Oloro. Mrs Okoli, whose genitals were brutally cut by her domestic worker, Onyebuchi Eze, alongside two other fleeing suspects, has died. As for Mrs Oloro, who set her own son, daughter-in-law, and two grandchildren ablaze in Ondo State, death came calling at the hospital where she was rushed for treatment after her health deteriorated. Mrs Okoli recently had her breast, finger, tongue, and private part cut off by the three suspects allegedly for ritual purposes after they had allegedly raped her at her home in Umunze in the Orumba South local government area of Anambra State. She was later rescued by her neighbors and rushed to the Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu University Teaching Hospital, Amaku, Awka, where she was said to be recuperating until her death. The prime suspect hails from Abakaliki in Ebonyi State. Some women from the community have since protested the death of a 72-year-old woman as it paralyzed commercial and economic activities in the area while demanding the exit of all Abakaliki indigenes from their community. The protesters, wielding placards with various inscriptions and green leaves, marched towards the Umunze Area Police Command headquarters, the palace of the community's traditional ruler, Igwe Promise Eze, and the local government area, as well as other relevant bodies. Meanwhile, Mrs Oloro was accused of pouring petrol in the same residential building housing her son, Victor Oloro, and his family of two, sparking off a fire. It was gathered that the incident occurred in the Akpon community, a village on the outskirts of Akure, the state capital. A source who confirmed the tragedy said that the victims were rushed to the Federal Medical Hospital, Owo, where the man, his wife, and one of the children were confirmed dead by doctors. Only the firstborn survived, but he is in critical condition, the source said. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe so you can get notifications.